February, and it is day 27 of the Challenge Yourself 30-Day Yoga Challenge with Charlie Follows, who we're following on YouTube. Are you ready? I'm ready. Today is starting my day differently. I normally have done uh, other workouts like running or um, strength training or something in the morning, but today I didn't sleep well last night, and I was probably awake from like 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning, and I went back to sleep, and I reluctantly got up this morning so I can be here with you guys to do some yoga. So again, it's day 27 of this Challenge Yourself 30-Day Yoga Challenge. It's a 30-minute morning yoga flow, again led by Charlie Follows. She is our certified yoga instructor for the day. I don't know what she has in store for us. Probably a little bit of strength, a little bit of might be balance, might be, flexibility, things like that. I know it'll be good because she always has a very good workout. I am streaming on both YouTube and TikTok. If you're following me on TikTok, thank you for that, heart me. Um, Please help me to achieve my goals today. I would appreciate it very much if you could share this live. That would be great as well. And while you're here and you have your finger handy, if you could tap, tap, tap the like so that we can get the likes up, I'd appreciate it. That type of engagement helps to get the content out to more people. And as I'm trying to build a community of folks that are focused on health and wellness, whether that be, mental health, physical health, just, your overall being, because health and wellness really is multi-dimensional. And I think that we can help and encourage each other to live our best lives each and every day. So if you can help me with that, I'd appreciate it very much. Before I jump into the yoga, let me just go ahead and introduce myself for the folks that are here that maybe haven't been here before. My name is Pamela. I'm 57 years old. I have been doing yoga for the past 4 years. And I just love yoga, so I consider myself a yoga enthusiast, a student of yoga, always practicing, trying to get better. I believe that yoga is good for everybody, regardless of your capabilities or limitations. I am a former fat girl, I should say recovering fat girl. There's so much that goes into having problems, struggles with weight, the way that you think about things, the way that you react to the world around you, and, things that impact you. And so I'm 5'5", I used to be 280 pounds, so I was morbidly obese. It was a struggle with weight that I had for a really long time. That really started when I was much younger with a belief that I was fat. And it's funny that if you believe lies that people put on you, you manifest them and you make them your reality. So because I believed that I was fat, I actually became fat. And when I got to where I was morbidly obese, I was really very uncomfortable and not a happy camper. And so over the years, I had to figure out how to drop the weight and how to really transform my whole life, not only just how to maintain a healthy weight, but how to think differently, how to see myself differently, and how to kind of come up with some coping mechanisms so that I didn't have to battle with this struggle with weight. And so it's a journey that I'm on, and so I try to live my life intentionally each and every day. And so like today is day 58, I believe, of this 2025 wellness challenge. And my wellness challenge is really a life challenge because these are things that I do just to position myself to live my best life. So if you're interested in the wellness challenge and the components of it, I do have it pinned on my TikTok profile, and on YouTube I also have a video there that explains it as well. And these are things that work for me. You know, 'cause like I said, I struggled a lot. I lost 140 pounds about 10 years ago, but little by little over the years, I gained weight back. I gained like 43 pounds, and I was just like, hey, I got to do something different. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up right back where I was. And so in 2024, I decided that I was going to come up with a list of intentions every single day and was going to try to hold myself accountable to those things every day. Really focused on progress over perfection, so gave myself a lot of grace if I didn't meet the intentions, but I still held myself accountable to track them each and every day. And as a result, last year I lost like 30 of the 43 pounds that I had gained back. Now I gain here and there, so in net I'm 27 pounds down. This year I was intentional about incorporating running and strength training, and when you're doing strength training and you know muscle mass is heavier than fat, so I'm losing fat, I'm gaining muscle, and so I still have more to lose, or maybe I don't. I'm just gonna go with what works. You know, I think when you're doing the right things with your body will get to where it's supposed to be. And so I just want to get to where it's supposed to be and be able to maintain and sustain. So these are things that I do. And as part of my overall wellness intentions, I incorporate into yoga practice into my daily intentions. And I hold myself accountable to that by going live every day with my yoga. And I hope to do two things. One, hold myself accountable, push myself to get better, but also motivate other people and to kind of demonstrate that if you set intentions and you know, you do little things to challenge yourself each and every day you get a little stronger, every day you get a little bit better, right? And every day you put yourself in a position to accomplish what it is that you want to do in life. So that's me. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the yoga. I won't be able to obviously engage in the chat, but I do encourage you guys to engage in the chat with one another. If there are things that you want to say to me, or you know, there's questions that you may have that you would like a response to, I will check those a little bit later, and I will get back to you on that. On my honor, I will do that. Normally, I would start with a three-part warm-up, which is a handstand, a back bend, and a headstand. I'm only going to do two. I'm going to do the handstand. I'm going to do the back bend. My bun is working. It looks good today, and I don't feel like taking it out. And I don't think that I can do a good headstand with this bun, so I'm not gonna do that one today. But so it'll just take me a minute or two to do my little warm up, and then I'll come to do the yoga. Hopefully you guys you have your mat and are gonna do it with me. I would encourage anybody that's doing yoga to have some props handy, to have some blocks if you have sensitive knees. You can be like me and have two mats down, or you can have a blanket handy. Sometimes if you're doing things on your knees and your knees are sensitive, just to have something under your knees works well for you. Sometimes you might want to have a bolster as well, depending upon the type of yoga that we're doing. I do these yoga practices with Charlie Follows on this challenge. I don't look ahead to know specifically what we're going to do to know whether or not we need props or not, but props are really based on you and your needs. So if you can't get low or balance or whatever, you know, to have something to be able to leverage or to sit up on is good for you to have if you need it. So let me go ahead and jump in, do my little warm up, and then I'll come back and we will get into this yoga practice. I'm sure it's going to be great. And after the practice is over, we're going to feel wonderful. I know I am. I always do. All right, so let me go warm up and then I will be back momentarily to get started with the yoga. All right. I like to do inversions. It's good for a couple things, like the handstands. It's good for shoulder strength. You know, I weigh 156 pounds, so to hold myself up, it's a good workout. Also, I like to do the back bends just to maintain flexibility in my spine because I have a little arthritis and I just don't ever want arthritis to get the best of me. But the inversion also gets your blood flowing really well. So happy to do it. I stayed up in my handstand a little bit longer than I normally do, given that I wasn't going to do a headstand. So I'm proud of myself. But let's go ahead and get started. So today we're day 27 of the Challenge Yourself 30-day yoga challenge with Charlie Follows. So if you're not going to do it with me, but you want to check it out later, maybe start the 30-day challenge on your own, you can check out her YouTube channel. It's Charlie Follows, and she's got playlists. And so this one is the Challenge Yourself, but she's also got 30-day challenges if you're a beginner or whatever, so I would encourage you to check her out. But let's go ahead and get started and see what she has in store for us, and let's have a good practice.
Welcome. Let's begin in child's pose.
Just gonna turn the volume
So you
up
have
just
the
a
option
little.
to keep your knees together or open and wide. And then slowly lower back to the mat. Invite your body to relax. Tune into your breath. And reach your arms as far away from your body as you can, so you create that stretching sensation down your left and right side. And press your hands into the mat. Push yourself back towards your heels to create more length down the back. Turn your head to the right, and then thread your left arm under your right. If you want to go further here, you can wrap your right arm behind your back. Then reaching both arms forwards. Turn your head to the left and thread your right arm under your left. If you want to go further, wrap your left arm behind your back. And reaching both arms forward to reset. And come up into tabletop. Get set on your hands and your knees. And we'll move through a few rounds of cat-cow. Starting on your inhale, lower your belly, arch your spine. Exhale, round your back, push the floor away. Inhale. And exhale. Keep flowing at the pace of your own breath. Start to exaggerate the movements as the spine gets a little more mobile. Last one of these. And come back to a neutral position. Walk your hands forwards, coming up onto tentative fingers. And slowly let your chest sink down to the mat. Puppy pose. When you arrive, you can rest your chin or your forehead on the mat. Start to deepen your breath as we hold this a few moments. Slowly lift your chest and then wrinkle forwards, come into a Sphinx position. Line your elbows under your shoulders and broaden your chest. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Continue to deepen your breath as we hold this here. Good, then reach your right arm out to the right side and roll onto the right side of your body. Rest your head on the mat so your neck can relax. If you feel that you have more space to move into, bend your left leg, place the foot behind you, and point the knee up to the ceiling. Good, roll back onto your belly. We'll switch sides, so reaching left arm to left side, roll onto your left side. The side might be very different, so notice if you need more or less from the pose. If it's more, bend your right leg, place the foot behind you, point the knee up. With your next exhale, roll back onto your belly, and then press up into tabletop. Extend your right leg, keep the toes on the mat for now, and start to rock forward, send your shoulders past your wrists, rock back, press through your right foot and lift your left knee into your chest. And continue moving through this. Inhale, rock forwards, exhale back, lift. Keep it going. You can keep it slow or start to pick up the pace here. One more of these. The next time you lift the knee, extend the leg up. Three-legged down dog. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted. Come forwards into high plank. And lower down through chaturanga. You can lower the foot, come through to upward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale back to tabletop. Extend your left leg back now. Toes stay on the mat. And rocking forwards on your inhale. Back with your exhale. Lift the knee. Try to find a rhythm with your breath and the movement. The next time you lift the knee, extend the leg up. Three-legged down dog. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. And keep that leg up as you come forwards through high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Lower the foot. Inhale, upward facing dog. This time as you exhale, come all the way back to downward facing dog. You can pedal out your legs. Take a few moments to ground down through your hands and your feet here. Good. And lifting your left leg high, inhale. As you exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Arms up, high lunge. From here, cross your left arm over your right, and then wrap your forearms together for eagle arms. You can start to lift your elbows, arch back a little bit. Keep pressing through your feet for stability. And hold. Good. Release your arms. Open them out as you spin your back foot into warrior 2. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Gaze over your front fingertips. Wiggle your hands down, step back to plank. And on your exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a breath in here. And a long exhale out. Lift your right leg high. Inhale. With your exhale, step the foot in between your hands. Arms up, high lunge. This time crossing the right arm over the left, wrapping your forearms together. Start to lift your elbows a little bit higher. Press through your feet and hold. As you release the arms, open out your back foot, move into warrior 2. Gazing over your front fingertips, relax your shoulders. And then lower your hands down, step back to plank. Push the floor away, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take an inhale here. And an audible exhale. Looking in between your hands, step your right foot forward, lower your back knee down. Arms up for a low lunge. Inhale. Bring your hands together and then bend your elbows. Your hands come behind your neck. Start to lift your elbows up. Lift your ribcage. And on your exhale, you can start to lean back slightly, opening the chest. Holding it here, maintaining that lift. Great. Lower your hands down. Extend your front leg forwards and flex the foot. Keep your left hand on the mat. Reach your right arm up. Twist open to the right. If you're feeling a little unstable, squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep turning your chest to the right. Good. And sweeping your right leg all the way back. Lift the leg as it comes back. And hold it here for our modified side plank. Keep lifting that foot as high as your hip. Push the floor away. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg lifted, but lower your right hand down. Turn to face forwards. Then you'll bend your elbows, lower your chest to your chin, and slither forwards. Move through to a cobra or an upward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking in between your hands, step your left foot forwards, lower your back knee down. Arms up, low lunge, inhale. Then bring your hands together, bend your elbows so the hands come behind your neck. Lift your elbows, lift your ribcage. And as you exhale, you can find a slight lean back, opening the chest, finding a little back bend. Hold it here. Keep your breath flowing. Okay, lower your hands down, straighten your front leg, and flex the foot. Keep your right hand on the mat, reach your left arm up as you twist open to the left side. Squeeze your legs together if you feel a little wobbly. Keep turning your chest to the left. Slowly pick up your left leg, sweep it all the way back into your modified side plank. Keep lifting that leg high, push the floor away. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted, lower your left hand face forwards. Then bend your elbows, lower your chest and your chin, and slither forwards. Come through to a cobra or an upward facing dog. Inhale there. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your legs here. Move into any spaces you haven't quite woken up. And stepping your feet together. Lift your left leg high, open out the hip. Inhale. As you exhale, step your left foot to the outside of left hand. Lower your back knee down, coming into lizard lunge. Stay up with your fingertips here so the chest has space to breathe, to expand. Relax your shoulders, maybe even soften your eyes closed. Take a moment to really find that delicious part of the stretch. Okay, lift your back knee, open out your back foot. Start to sink your hips to your left heel for Skandasana. And walking your left hand out to the left side, reaching your right arm up, open your chest. Keep sinking your hips low, but press your feet into the mat for stability. Good. You can use your hands for this next transition. Slowly sit yourself down and bring your hands into prayer. Press your left arm against your left leg. Keep your chest open, hold it there. And then sitting your hips back up, coming through Skanasana. Turn to face forward, plant your right hand, reach your left arm up. Inhale as you twist to the left. With your exhale, pick up your left foot and then step it behind you, moving into wild thing. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, pick up your left foot again, come through to side plank. Lower the left hand, face forward, extend your left leg back, keep the leg up. And then lower down through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Stepping your feet together here. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Open your hip. And then exhale, step the right foot to outside of right hand. Lower your left knee down. Keeping the chest lifted. As we settle into lizard lunge. Slow down your breath. Invite your body to relax. Then pick up your back knee, open out your foot, sink your hips to the right heel for Skandasana. Walk your right hand out to the right side, reach your left arm up, opening the chest. Hold it there. And using your hands for support, sit your hips down. Bring your hands to prayer, keep pressing your right arm against your right leg. Open your chest as best you can. Okay, sitting the hips back up, turn to face forwards. Plant the left hand, reach your right arm up, twist open, and inhale. Exhale, pick up your right foot, and step it behind you, moving into wild thing. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, come through to side plank, pick up your right foot. Lower your right hand, face forwards, extend the right leg back. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Pedaling out the legs here. Shift your weight side to side. And then settle in and find stillness. Breathing in through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Looking forward, bring your left knee to the back of left wrist. And then edge your back leg down the mat. So you're coming into pigeon pose. And then slowly walking the arms forwards to fold in. Make yourself as comfy as you can. We'll be here a little longer now as we're starting to slow down the practice. So if you need to fidget or adjust anything, go ahead. And then settle in and find a place of stillness. forwards, bring your right knee to the back of your right wrist. Lower your hips and edge your back leg down on that for pigeon pose. And then when you're ready, fold forwards. Find that place of stillness. Slow down your breath here. Relax the muscles in your face. Soften your belly. Sitting back up now. Step back to downward facing dog. And looking forwards, bend your knees, come down into your tabletop. Then swing your legs round, lie down on your back. Keep your knees bent, bring your feet close to the backs of your hips. And then press through your heels, lift your hips into bridge pose. Keep pressing through your heels, lift your hips a little higher. Keep your breath steady. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll down your back from the upper back, mid back, low back, down. Then straighten your left leg, hug your right knee into your chest, and rock the knee from side to side. Then draw the knee across your body to the left side. Reach your right arm out to right side and gaze over your right shoulder as you settle into a supine spinal twist. Untwist. And then hug your left knee in, extend your right leg down to the mat. And start to draw your left knee from left to right a few times. And then draw the knee across the body to the right side. Extend your left arm out to the left and gaze over your left shoulder. slowly untwist. Extend your left leg down to the mat. Relax your arms either side your body and settle in for Shavasana. Let your whole body become heavy so that you can completely relax. Just focus on the rise and fall of your chest with each breath in and out. Stay here for as much time as you need. Thank you so much for joining me for class. It was a pleasure as always. I hope to see you again for the next one. Take care. Namaste.
All right, as expected, that was a good yoga practice. I think morning yoga is usually about getting your body warmed up and stretched out for the day. So I definitely feel like I accomplished that. Yeah, I liked it. I feel good. I feel refreshed. I almost feel like I do after I go get a nice massage. So it's a great way to start the day. I enjoyed it. All right, so that's all for yoga this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Your presence is very much appreciated. I hope you guys were able to get on the mat and join in on the yoga and appreciate the benefits of yoga. Like I said, it's so good for your body in terms of building strength, stability, increasing mobility, flexibility. It's great for injury prevention. It's great for relieving aches and pains. So I really appreciate it. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. to do day 27 of this 30-day Challenge Yourself Yoga Challenge. I sincerely hope that you will be here as well to join me. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Until then, be blessed. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.